Hey guys, so I wanted to discuss a little bit on blending, specifically when I do my tutorials, because everyone has stated that my videos are really quick and or that they're just long enough, and I feel like I'm not letting you guys see how long it does take to do blending because it is a learning process. You do have to practice. Practice makes perfect, especially with like blending. So I wanted to take the time to show you guys exactly how it is that I do it. So right now I am doing this makeup tutorial, and you guys, I'll leave a link to it. This is going to go up before the tutorial is going to go up before this blending how to, pretty much. So there'll be a link to it somewhere in here. But what I'm doing right now is I'm taking this color from Make It Forever, and I'm taking a 217, which is a fluffy brush. You really want, if you're worried about blending, you need to invest in brushes that look like this. I also have a Max 224, and another good alternative that I have tried that works pretty like darn well is from Sigma. If I could find it. Oh, here we go. This is Sigma's, and it's their alternative to the 224, and I think it works just as good as well. You really do need to invest in a fluffy brush to blend things out because it makes everything so much easier to blend. You don't spend as much time trying to blend things out if you were using, like, say, a flat rounded brush. So this is what I'm using right now, just my 217. And so I'm grabbing some of this pigment and I'm just pressing it right over the lid. And then as it starts, the product starts to lessen on the brush, that's when I'm going to blend it out just a little bit more. And specifically, if you hold the brush towards the tail end of the brush, you're using less pressure on the brush, which makes the product fluff out easier. You don't have to worry about putting too much product on your eye, which tends to be the issue when you do use it, like, say, at this point, because you're putting more pressure on your lid. So I like to hold it from a farther distance just so you could blend things out easily. Now with blending color that you already now with blending color that you already have on your lid and you want to fluff it out a little bit more, but you don't want to use the brush that has pigment on it, I say, or eyeshadow on it, use a clean fluffy brush and just apply pressure as needed to blend it out. It is going to take some time for you to actually blend it out more and more. Just be really patient about it and just keep working into the existing shadow that's already on your face and just keep blending it out and it'll smooth out eventually. Now when it comes to existing colors and adding to them, like I'm doing right here to blend, I like to start in the center, specifically with this kind of eye shape, and place the color right in the center, and then as the product fades out, then bring it into the side so that you could blend it into the color that you're trying to blend into, and just go back and forth. I like when the product starts running out on the brush, I like to use the flat end of a rounded flat brush to blend it into the color that's already on there, just so that the colors like marry. Now, if you don't have a lot of different brushes and you are only using like flat rounded brushes, it is possible to blend it out. I'm doing that right now with underneath my lash line, and this is a small flat rounded brush. This is from MAC. It's their 231, and I'm just being really light with the pressure I'm using on my skin so that it blends a lot easier. So it is possible to do. It's just a lot easier and faster if you do have a flat, a rounded brush. to do it. So now blending doesn't necessarily have to just do with eyeshadow. Right now what I'm doing is I'm placing concealer over my highlighted area on my cheeks, and you could see it's not really blended through, and I am a firm believer in using your ring finger to blend things out just because it doesn't get used as much. The muscle's not very strong with your ring finger. So if you use this finger, then it blends out very easily just because you are not using a lot of pressure on your finger, and it's going to smooth out whatever product you're using. If you find that it's easier for you to be using your finger on eyeshadow, which is completely fine as well, go for it and use your ring finger. It's the best way to use your hands if you are going to use one of these 5 digits. So that was pretty much it for the whole blending thing. So if you guys want to know more information, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below and I will answer any questions that you have. I hope this was helpful to some of you guys, and until my next video, I will see you guys soon. Bye!